Hello everyone. In this video, we're going to be looking at malefic planets in damaged cosmic condition. Um, well, first we begin here with Jose Ortega. I was very curious about what Mars in a bad cosmic condition in the 12th house can produce. So in my research, I came across this example, and he gets gored by a bull in the ring. That's not a very fortunate way to die, but you can see this Mars isn't improved by the conjunction of Jupiter, because it's a conjunction, it's a neutral aspect, it's not harmonic. The ascendant also doesn't receive any soft aspects. Actually, the ruler of the ascendant is opposing Uranus, and the ruler of the 12th is in a damaged cosmic condition and in square to the ascendant. Now, if we compare this bad Mars here with the Mars of Pablo Picasso, it's the same Mars, but this Mars receives a harmonic aspect from Neptune, and one of the most important protective aspects in this horoscope that granted Picasso longevity is the sextile from Venus in a good cosmic condition to the ascendant, which is usually seen in the horoscopes of people who live a very long life. It's a protective aspect for health, but this placement here isn't as devastating as Jose Ortega, because this natal theme is generally it makes the person sensitive to damage. See here, this position here only justifies his work behind the scenes. If you look at the horoscope of Jordan Peterson, we can see Neptune in the 6th house, and it receives a opposition from Mars, which is negative for, of course, for the issues ruled by the planet Neptune related to health. Like here we can see his addiction to benzodiazepines. Again, Mars here in a house related to psychology. Even Jupiter is in conjunction with the 12th. Very beneficial for his career, his work alone, but not beneficial at all for his health, because it got him addicted to benzodiazepines. It also manifests in periods in his life where he smokes. So that's Jordan Peterson. Here we have John F. Kennedy. Now, again, Mars in a damaged cosmic condition, in conjunction with the cusp. The ruler of the 12th is also in conjunction with the 8th and with Mars in a damaged cosmic condition. Very sensitive for a violent death. Again, the conjunction of Jupiter does not improve anything here. You can see, because it's a neutral aspect. There's this one lady also, the Challenger, the rocket also died in the rocket explosion. She had Jupiter in conjunction with the 8th, and that Jupiter didn't protect her. Here we have Saturn in a damaged cosmic condition, again just to show his short career, abrupt end to his career. Hitler, same thing, defeat in World War II, damaged reputation. Here the ruler of the ascendant is in conjunction with Mars in Taurus and receives a square from Leo. Here we have Lyndon Johnson. Saturn in a bad condition in the 9th house. The war with Vietnam. Bad relationships with other countries. Now this is an interesting example. This Bernard Bourriscot is a French diplomat who was deployed in China, and he meets this Shei Peipu. They actually write a story about him. His meeting with Shei Peipu is seen by the 4 planets, even the North Node here, where he meets him. And then he gets deceived by this Shei Peipu, and he gets discovered and sent to jail. In jail, he attempts suicide, and he tries to slit he tries to hang himself, and he ends up slitting his throat. You can see here the slit of the throat by Saturn in a bad condition in the 6th, throwing a sextile at Venus, which rules the throat. So that's one example. It's medical astrology. Another example at the level of medical astrology. This Juan Carlos, the Spanish ruler, he got operated on for a benign tumor in his lung. There's a square from Saturn in conjunction with the 12th to Mercury, which rules the lungs. Now, a planet in the 12th, the 8th, or the 6th, the aspect it throws to other planets, it can damage the organs ruled by that planet. Like, for example, in this case, this is a very weak position for the lungs. Retrograde Mercury in the 8th, which is related to surgeries, the house, and it receives a square from Saturn in conjunction with the 8th, a very powerful negative square. This opposition is related to his exile later in life, exact opposition of Pluto to the midheaven. This horoscope, one of my favorite athletes. The Saturn here is the planet rules the bones, and it's in a bad cosmic condition. It's bad for the bones. It's seen in various sports injuries. He's had slipping off his skateboard, breaking his bones, breaking bones in his hands. Now, one very important thing here, this Jupiter rules the area of the hips. It receives a square from Neptune in the 8th. Again, here he fractures his hip. He almost dies doing this. Okay. Now here we move to. Okay, this is the epoch. Okay, this is a Mars in a damaged cosmic condition in the 10th house. This is related to personal and professional associations. Here the Sun actually, in a bad condition, actually supports the role of Mars, where she gets abandoned by her own cabinet. In the end, it gets called a political assassination. Now, there was an assassination attempt on her life also. And this can be seen here with the ruler of the 8th in conjunction with the 12th, and the conjunction of Saturn to the ascendant. Even the placement of the ruler here in the 8th. This is the prenatal epoch of Jacqueline Kennedy. Here we can see her abortion, Mars in a damaged cosmic condition, in conjunction with the house related to children, Saturn opposing the 4th, Neptune opposing the ascendant. This trine doesn't do anything because it's from a negative house. Okay, now here we have this Ivar Kruger. He's a Swedish businessman and a swindler. Now he accumulated a very large amount of wealth, and at the age of about in his early 50s or late 50s, he ends up committing suicide because due to his issues with money. He accumulated a very large amount, and then he ends up losing all of it. Again, Saturn takes away everything. And that's about it. I hope you liked the video. I hope it was informative. If you liked it, please leave a comment and subscribe to my channel. Thank you very much.